Adopted children. What was it like meeting your birth parents? When I was 6 years old, my dad Mark told me my real parents didn't want me. He said they were drug addicts who gave me up because they couldn't handle having a kid. For 14 years, I believed him. I was grateful to Mark for saving me, but I was also angry at two people I'd never met. Growing up, Mark would get really uncomfortable whenever I asked about my birth parents. He'd change the subject or say things like, "You're better off not knowing them," or "Some doors are better left closed." I figured he was protecting me from something terrible. Last year, when I was 20, Mark and I were moving to a new house. I was cleaning out the garage when I found this old shoebox buried behind some paint cans. It was covered in dust like it had been there forever. When I opened it, my whole world fell apart. Inside were dozens of letters, all addressed to me, all from someone named Rachel. The earliest one was dated when I was 7 years old. The most recent one was from just 6 months ago. 14 years worth of letters that I'd never seen. I sat on that garage floor reading every single one. These weren't letters from some drug-addicted stranger. They were from a woman who clearly loved me. She wrote about her life, asked how I was doing in school, told me about her job as a nurse. She wrote about how much she missed me but respected the adoption agreement. In one letter from when I was 12, she wrote, "I gave you up because I was 17, homeless, and had no way to take care of you. It was the hardest thing I ever did, but I wanted you to have the life I couldn't give you. I think about you every single day." Another one from when I was 16. "I hope you're playing sports or learning to drive. I wonder if you laugh like I do, or if you still bite your nails when you're nervous like you did as a baby." I was shaking by the time I finished reading them. Mark found me there 2 hours later, letters scattered everywhere. His face went white when he saw what I was holding. "Jordan, I can explain," he started, but I cut him off. "You lied to me for 14 years, I said. She's not a drug addict. She's a nurse. She never stopped thinking about me." Mark sat down next to me, looking older than I'd ever seen him. "I was scared," he admitted. "Scared that if you knew she was out there, you'd want to leave me. You're all I have." I was so angry I couldn't even look at him. For months, I didn't know what to do with those letters. Part of me wanted to throw them away and pretend I'd never found them. The other part of me couldn't stop reading them over and over. Finally, I decided to contact Rachel. I found her on social media and sent her a message. Just said who I was and that I'd found the letters. She responded within an hour saying she'd drive anywhere to meet me. We agreed to meet at a coffee shop halfway between our towns. I got there early and sat by the window watching every car that pulled up. When she walked in, I knew it was her immediately. She had the same nervous habit I did, tucking her hair behind her ear when she was anxious. The first hour was awkward. Lots of long silences. But then she showed me photos on her phone. Pictures of me as a baby that I'd never seen. Me taking my first steps. Me laughing in a bathtub. Mark had never shown me any baby pictures. "I kept these," she said quietly. "They're all I had of you." She told me the truth about everything. She was 17 when she had me, living in her car. She worked 2 jobs but still couldn't afford an apartment. She said giving me up wasn't because she didn't love me. It was because she loved me too much to watch me suffer. "I wanted you to have everything I couldn't give you," she said. "A stable home, good schools, opportunities. Mark could provide those things." Over the next few months, we started meeting regularly. Coffee once a week, then dinners. She wasn't trying to replace Mark as my parent. She just wanted to know me. And slowly, I started understanding both of them better.